The next person is Chris Dip.
Hey,
Hello.
Chris.
How's
What's
it
up,
going?
Chris?
Hey Chris, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Remember, there are two women here, so if you actually want like a woman's opinion, you can actually get one. It doesn't
And
have
we
to
can
be from
speak for
guys.
both of them too.
Oh,
We can speak for both of
We
them,
know
yeah.
two whole women
Thanks.
between.
Charlie has a woman locked up in his house too, and if you want to ask her anything, he will absolutely speak for her.
You can get her on the line.
I was
No,
actually
we
gonna ask. I was
communicate
actually
with
gonna ask you, Charlie,
Yeah.
but like I didn't know. I don't know if she like goes on camera and stuff like that. So I just didn't. I thought it'd be kind of weird. Like at least
Well,
with Noel,
it
like
depends when we let them. Like me and Charlie have like a, we picked up this book about scheduling their outings and stuff like that. So
We try and take up their cycles and everything too, of course.
yeah.
No, at least with like Noel, I could just be like, "Yo, dude, can you bring Alina? I know that she's like been on the stream before, but like I just didn't know. But yeah, no, if she wants to come on, that'd be great. As you can
think
see,
it's
I
like
don't know any
hard.
women, so
Yeah.
and it shows.
So what the fuck am I, huh?
You were in the chat,
Chris, what's your
luckily.
issue, Chris?
No, you were literally in the chat. Luckily, otherwise I would fucking. I would
Adept,
have
the
had
problem
nobody.
is there's no guy here to speak for you, so it's like it's just
True.
It's unfiltered
Listen.
woman thoughts. Yeah.
we don't know what to do. We're seizing up over here. All right, go ahead, Chris.
So I'm a guy in my early 20s.
Cool. How
I've
early?
had
How early in your 20s?
almost 22.
Damn, Austin.
Just wondering. I'm just wondering.
That's
All
fine.
right. What's up? All right, go on.
Yeah, almost 22. I've had some questions about my sexuality for a few years, at least since high school, but never really done anything to explore or pursue like in real life. All of my relationships, intimacy, all that has been as a straight male. And I don't really have any conflicts with, having a differing sexuality other than heterosexual. But the problem I've run into is I haven't really found a safe way to like explore my sexuality without feeling like I'm misleading someone, especially when I'm still unsure. If I'm finding myself in a situation where it's something that I think I'm interested in and I find out I'm not, and then the person that I'm with feels lied to or hurt because of that. And I just, it's something that I want to avoid.
Right.
Right.
So I went through a similar journey. Well,
Mhm.
and you're 22, about the almost the exact same age, actually. And I was more sure though than you seem to be. I'd say like I was more sure. I knew that like I had been watching gay porn. I had been thinking about men like that for quite some time. I just wasn't sure how to actually make it happen. So it's a little bit different, but my my advice to you is it's tough because I feel like there are people out there that are willing to there are people that don't want, like, there are people out there that are like, okay, if you're sort of like trying to figure yourself out, I don't want to be there for that. But there are people that are willing to sort of join you on that journey. And I found people that were willing to sort of help me explore. And I think that like you'll be able to find those types of things. Where do you really? I'm trying to figure out exactly where you are on the spectrum, if you will. What do you feel like?
Have you watched gay porn and like, do you find yourself cranking out to gay porn?
Well, that wasn't going to be that direct.
Yeah, that was pretty
Damn,
good.
Hassan.
I wasn't going to be
it's
that
Austin
direct.
trying
It's a
to be
reasonable
respectful.
question.
Hey man, there's someone who could join you on your journey. Hey man, you jacking it to guys or what?
No, this is obviously a safe space, brother. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, I mean, not often. It has happened, but it's very rare. It's just not like my preference, I guess. I would probably lean more towards heterosexual. I bi-curious is definitely a good word. I just tend to not use it because, people get upset. It's like, oh, you're bi-curious? Like, figure it out, man. Fucking pick one.
I think you use whatever title you want to, don't let anybody try to define that.
Yeah.
for you.
This is a bi visibility Discord. I'm sorry. We
So-
definitely we very visibly
Right.
see the bisexuals in the Discord.
what have you done so far? Like, have you experimented with like, have you tried to do anything with other guys or try to hit
Not
up other guys?
physically, no. I've never
Okay.
like physically found myself in that situation yet.
Mhm.
I've thought about, trying to like find someone online, but I just don't really. It's not really the kind of situation that I prefer. Any sort of sexual activity I've ever had, obviously only with women, but it's only ever been someone I'm in a relationship with. I've never just had like casual sex, really.
Mhm.
So it's just
So
like I'm not usually one to sleep around, I guess is the word.
Okay.
So
hey, Chris, I don't know if you know me at all, but I'm what some
yeah.
people would refer to as a flamboyant man. In the way that I like live my life. And so when I was growing up, a lot of people that were close to me were like, "Yo, you got to be gay, right? You're gay." Like friends, family were like, "You're definitely gay," and that kind of confused me in a big way,
Yeah.
right? Like I was going to a Southern school, and I was the only one like dressing up and like doing drag and stuff, and people were like, "Oh, Will's gay."
He loves
So
drag
when I went out,
still.
so yeah, I still love drag. So when I went out to West Hollywood, I was like, man, am I gay? Everybody tells me I'm gay. I like boobs a lot, but I might be gay. I could just be repressing this shit. I might just be confused.
Yeah.
So you know what I did? I went out to a bar in West Hollywood and I made out with a dude. And like 15 seconds into that, I was like, I don't like this. His stubble on my face. I don't enjoy that. That's
But
not
see,
something
Will,
I enjoy.
I don't like that either. I don't like stubble
But
on my face
I,
either.
I'm just telling
Fair.
you though, it was beyond like I didn't enjoy it. It was like no, not for me. It's like, when some people try olives for the first time and they're like, no, they're just not olive people. It was like that. I knew.
But
I
hold
was
on,
just not an olive
but Chris he said that he's cranked it a little bit to some. You have watched gay porn before, right?
Right.
Well, Austin, what I'm saying is like, I don't think the internet is the place to cook this up. I don't think you want to premeditate it, right? I think you just want to let it happen one night. I was talking to a guy. He was cute in my mind. We hit it off. I could tell he liked me. I was like, I'll make out with him. Made out with him. Didn't like it, right? No skin off
Disagree.
my back. Saved me time later down the road, and I didn't owe him anything. I thanked him for the time we spent together, and then I kindly left. And I never
disagree.
looked back.
I
Why is that?
think I disagree because I think that like you could fuck that up because like if I went to a gay bar and I'll be honest, if I went to a gay bar and did what you did, I'd just try again until I found somebody that I liked because
But
was
you're
pretty.
but you're gay, Austin. That's what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
but
It's like,
Damn, that's
Yeah,
not
but
what
you're-
shit
Chris-
all
but it's not like
night.
but Chris.
But you don't know if Chris is gay or not right now.
I
and
don't know.
But that's-
No, I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying is like,
but
the only way to
Chris,
figure that out is put yourself.
and
in that
I hate to get too
situation.
personal with it, but in what circumstances do you find yourself watching man on man stuff?
Like
Trying to be
the
politically
types of
correct
porn?
here. I don't know how to.
No,
you
Austin,
know.
don't be politically correct. And also, listen, I think Austin is definitely the best representative to talk about this here. That's why, I mean, I was being a little aggro with my questions, but Austin, don't be fucking timid. Be like, you can share your own personal experience and your own personal journey. That could be very helpful to Chris. Like, what kind of porns that you watch that got you started and got you to recognize that you were into dudes instead of women, because we do live in a heteronormative patriarchy. So
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what happened with me. I used to watch gay porn, and I didn't like butt stuff. In the beginning, I was like, I don't know if I ever want to be with a guy like put it in his butt. That's gross. And now I'll stick my face in it. It's like unbelievable. You know what I mean? It's like holy shit.
Damn.
Let it
respect.
swallow my face.
Respect.
But that's different, it's sexual. It's sort of like evolves, it evolves over time. Your sexuality will evolve over time. But I think, I'm all about, for me, I did a lot of my experimenting on Tinder. Another question I have is, are you like sort of like afraid to sort of do this kind of thing? Are you afraid of what people like? Are you sort of like you don't want to tell anybody that you're bi curious or whatnot? Or
No, I have a
Okay.
really good support system.
Good.
Like my friends
Okay.
and roommates would definitely be super supportive.
Good.
It's more just the fear that like whoever I would be in a relationship with feels upset or misleaded if I find out that it's not what I'm actually looking for.
I think you can be upfront and honest with them because I think that what you'll find on your journey is that a lot of guys have gone through what you're going through right now, and they'll be definitely understanding of it. Because you're talking right now, I totally understand it. I've talked to guys that are that are going through what you're going through right now, and they're very unsure and they're very on the fence. There's going to be people for sure that aren't going to want to deal with it. They've been there, they've done that, they're past that in their journey. They're looking for something more, but you're going to be able to find people that you're going to be able to talk it out, and then you're going to be you'll be able to be upfront and honest with them, and you'll be able to do a little experimenting. I think that you can. I personally think that what Will did may be a little bit like off-putting in up front. You know, it may be a little bit too much. I like to keep it from a distance. That's just the way I like it, and be able to sit back on the dating apps and be able to sort of have your pick, if you will. You know,
I mean, unless you're eating butt, which in that case you're not at the distance.
Well, if memory,
that's what
listen,
I mean. But yeah.
Listen, I think the radical gays are not going to be offended or upset for the most part. Not all of them, but most of them are going to be offended or upset that even if you are just bi-curious and not bi or gay, that you went out and experimented a little bit. So if that's a fear that you have, as long as you're upfront and honest with the other person, pretty sure you're going to find out that the other dudes that you're talking to are hornier than you or just as horny as you are, and therefore they're not going to make a big deal out of it and be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe you used me.
Some guys are gonna fucking love that you're.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Love it.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Most of them, I would say. You're like, oh, I'm
They're in
curious.
my
and I'm
DMs
trying to
right now.
experiment.
Those
They'd be like,
guys,
yes.
they love. There's gay dudes love some gay dudes love straight guys or bi-curious guys.
There's people jerking off to this conversation right now. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. You've already got a bunch of suitors in the chat right now. 100%. So
Yeah, guys,
you're gonna have no problems.
Man,
Just
this
be
shit took a
honest with them. Be honest with them. You don't have to, it's just like anything. You're dating. If you were straight with the chick, with the chick, if you're getting with a chick, it's not always going to turn into like a big relationship, right? So it's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Also, Chris,
Sometimes
that's
it's
just
not.
that's just something that'll help you in life, like learning how to talk about what you feel. It doesn't just apply to like what you're going through right now. Like if you're ever angry, whatever, like you can even approach it that way. You don't even have to make it so much pressure on yourself. You just hit the conversation like, hey, listen, these are my feelings. Are you down?
Yeah, be upfront.
I don't know if gay guys talk like that. Austin
If
has
I
to
can,
fucking confirm that.
if I can give you any advice, Chris, it's, for me coming out, I wish I would have done it sooner. I wish I wouldn't have waited. I wish I would have experimented sooner. So if you're comfortable, then, work that out. I mean, go for it. That's all I'm saying. Don't wait. Go for it. If that's really what you want to do, go for it. Don't wait. Hash it out. And I will also tell you that, it may take some time to figure it out, and be welcome that. So
yeah, that's great. It's just crazy thinking about like, I want to try this. It sounds really fun. And then I have a dick in my mouth and I hate it. Like, what do I do?
I mean,
whoa, wait.
Well,
You wouldn't meet a girl and eat her box like within 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
I mean,
maybe not in 10 minutes, but
let me
I
tell
feel
you.
like there's moves that there's gonna be steps before you get to a cock in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually it doesn't go like that, Chris. And let me tell you, if the cock's in your mouth, there's got to be something you like. If it got to that point, you know what I mean? Like if it got to the point even before like you put it in your mouth, you usually don't discover it at that moment.
Yeah,
You know
I think
what I mean?
yeah. And at that point you just put the cock down,
Yeah.
Put it down. put it down and
take
walk
those
away.
had to use
I think that's bad advice.
I mean, you can at least finish him off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've come too
I
far
feel
at
like-
that point.
No, don't listen
No,
to
don't finish
Austin.
anybody else if you don't want.
I'm joking. If you don't want to do it, pick the
Dude,
cock.
look away and give him a hand job real
sounds
quick.
like
No,
that
just-
cock is in your mouth.
But yeah, I mean, you'll figure it out before. Do you like? Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
no, ask.
please, yeah, I don't
Ask
mind.
Austin. You're the only one who has like literal fucking
Okay,
personal experience in
I'm trying
this.
to think
Yeah.
here. Because like I said, I just told you I didn't like butt stuff until I had butt stuff, and holy shit, it changed my life forever. I love butts now.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
But like, Austin? What were the first kinds of like? Where did you figure out that you were into dudes, and what kind of dudes you were into? Maybe that could be helpful with Chris's
think.
experience.
Well, see, for me, it was one of those things where I slowly just started like my first. I sexted with a guy when I was like 16. That was the first time, and then like I cut it off because I felt a lot of my issue was I felt really guilty about it. Like I was closeted. I was like, I felt like it was a negative thing to be gay. So I was like trying to suppress those feelings. So it's a little bit different here where Chris is it seems to be very comfortable with that possibility. It's a little bit different of a journey. But once I felt more comfortable, I hit, like I said, I hit up Tinder. I felt like I knew what guys I liked because I had watched gay porn. And I sort of tried to align what I've seen in porn or whatever with, the guys that I was swiping right on, if you will. So
Yeah.
But I'm with you. Like I didn't necessarily, like for me before, like I said, I didn't want to do any butt stuff. I did want a dick in my mouth though. I knew that from the beginning. But like, so that's just, it varies from person to person. There may be something like that for you, right?
Yes, that sounds.
Is there something that you really
right.
want? Is there something that you really want? Like maybe it's not the dick in your mouth. Maybe it's, I don't know. Is there something that you really want?
Yeah, no, I mean, a dick in the mouth sounds pretty good.
Okay, cool. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, Chris. Oh yeah, if you know you
like you just bought a car like that.
Yeah.
But like, I mean,
say, what about a dick in your mouth? Dick in your mouth.
Yeah, you're like a car salesman. What do I have to do to get a dick in your mouth today, bud? How am I gonna get it?
If a dick in your mouth sounds good, then you're already a couple steps ahead of where we thought you would be, judging by what you were saying.
Like there is a chance that you're not gonna like every dick in your mouth. Right? That's the thing.
Hey,
You're not gonna like every dick in your mouth.
Texture's gonna vary, of course.
And
I think that's what I was more worried about.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna like every dick in your mouth, and it may be a little different feeling than you think because, like, I really liked that idea, but it hurt my jaw, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than you think it is.
Hey, true.
It's a lot hotter in your head. I feel like, but maybe you're a natural. Maybe you're really good at it. But
maybe you don't have a gag ref. Okay,
I mean,
I do. It sucks.
Oh, so you've tried.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
you've tried
no,
with props.
I just naturally from my life experience, I know I have a sensitive gag reflex, but
okay. Well, that may not bode well. No, I'm just kidding. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Is there any? I'm trying to think of anything else. So you like that? You like that? Anything else that you want to do?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really thought about like specific acts that I've wanted to perform.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's actually a good another good reason why I called is to find out like what else I could try, I guess.
Oh, well, you want some suggestions? I mean, I'm just,
well, just
I feel like
I'm the starter kit,
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know. You got to take it. You got to sort of
be here for this.
Yeah.
Austin,
Listen,
I don't know.
Austin's like
Austin took over the reins, but in like the weirdest way.
You told me to give him
No,
some
I'm kidding. I'm
advice,
kidding.
Okay.
I'm letting Austin. Austin unleashing him, dude. I'm unleashing him on the radical gaze.
For me, I like to. I mean, for me, it's just like I kissing a guy and then slowly progressing from there.
Right.
Maybe I feel bad. I can't. I'm so sorry, Chris. I can't describe it in front of an audience of 25,000+ people.
Fair.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe a little mutual masturbation. That's low stakes.
That's always nice.
Maybe
grab his,
some making out, ear nibbling, grab a package, grab his hog,
kiss his
pants,
neck.
see
Men
how
like that
feels.
too. Men like that.
Yeah.
Kiss his neck. Maybe his nipple a little bit.
Make eye contact with an erect penis in person. That's a different experience.
Yeah.
When you're
What's your
staring
type?
down the
Would you
barrel of a
say?
gun.
What's your type?
My type?
Yeah.
I don't like super skinny guys, like not super twink.
Okay.
But also not giant bear, more of like an otter.
Oh, so you like hairy guys?
Bro, you are okay, dude. The more we talk
Okay,
about this,
okay.
the more we talk about this, the more. Will, do you understand why I was like, let Austin be himself?
Yeah.
Okay, so like otters would be sort of like, or do you like fit guys or like guys that are a little like average body type? Hello?
I think his mic bugged out.
Did we lose him?
Okay, listen.
Was
He
that
knows.
too much?
He might know the terms from just
deadlift
being in
he
this
has.
community. He might know the terms from just being in this community. That's one thing, because I fucking talk about these terms and shit all the time. But like you
Sorry,
already
my
know.
mic cut out.
No, it's all right, Chris.
You already know what kind of type, like what kind of dude you want, all that sort of stuff. Like you're definitely Austin. Don't you think he's like?
Let him define that for himself. But I think this is what I would say. I think you definitely have a good shot of it working out if this is how you've sort of analyzed it.
Okay.
And I think you should definitely go down the path of discovering yourself and give it a shot. And again, you're going to have experiences that you're not going to like.
We're prescribing a little dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doctor's orders. Doctor's orders.
Take 2 dicks and call us in the morning. See how you feel.
You got
maybe a little kissy poo. Maybe a little kissy poo if that's too much.
Yeah. But Chris, I want to put this out there, okay? You're not going to like everything, so don't generalize it all. Because if I had, if I had some of the dick that I had, and I said that was everything, it wasn't. Believe me, there was a lot more out there. There's a lot more out there.
Very true. Lots of it.
That makes sense.
There's a lot of bad dick out there too. But Chris, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, it has. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Chris.
Take care. Bye,
Have fun,
You too.
Chris. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.